Alright, what's good? We back at it. Another live stream of consciousness. Your boy Buck Ballzy here, tuning in with you. What's up to the family? What's up to the people that's in the struggle? And it ain't always about struggle though, cause we the alpha and the omega, beginning and the end. So it's a beautiful life as well, a life of enlightenment, a life of advancement, and getting in touch with your true self and the higher purpose, higher cause. But I say struggle because in this present time, a lot of things are blocking our, you know, internal, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Innate ways of living. And that connection is being sacrificed and compromised. But big ups to the family, like I said, and the ancestors, Ashe, to the people that came before us to put us on the level to be able to do what we do and continue advancement of all of human civilization. So yeah, I did a video a couple days ago in honor of Frances Cress Welsing, or Welsing, sorry for my pronunciation, Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. Give her honor and respect for all the work she put in and the sacrifice and the struggle. And the main reason I want to do that video, and for some reason YouTube magically made it disappear, and I hit them up about it, but anyway, regardless, I'm not saying they did it on purpose, but it was just crazy to me that that video disappeared, so I had to recreate that one. So here it is. Because my point being made was, we got an oath to each other, brothers and sisters, and she put it very powerfully in this book, and we ain't honoring it, and we ain't upholding it. So when certain individuals in the so-called conscious community, which I like to call the cognizant community, talk about the ancestors ain't doing nothing, well, the ancestors put in the work already. They don't need to step in. They already put the foundation down. They put the words down. Let's follow what they've already established. We don't need any magical ancestors right now to come and do whatever y'all calling a tribunal or come together and tell us anything, man. Let's stick to the G code, man. Stop playing games, y'all. Semantics. You know what I mean? I already spoke on my last video about even saying conscious community is stupid. Stop separating ourselves. Stop acting like we could act like we better than the rest of our people. We doing the same thing that we accuse ourselves of being in the condition of. That's ignorant right there. You know what I mean? Everybody think they want to call out people as coons. It ain't true leaders and all these things. That ain't helping. It's really not. Do your work. Do your work. Because the more we just disseminate hate and separation, then they winning and they laughing at us. The conscious community looking like gang banging now. I could see easily how all the great movements that we've had in the past were infiltrated. And a lot of it is by us, man. Let's stop this nonsense. I ain't never been a black man to say, oh, blacks kill other blacks, or let's stop the black on black violence. I don't use that terminology, but it's very clear to me right now that we are our #1 enemy. I told my mama that when I was a young man and I got into the jail system, and this public defender was black. And the brother basically told me I better take the deal or go to jail. Straight up. His language. You know what I mean? But then there was another time, and that was a brother. There was another time where it was a sister. And she told me straight up, since I didn't have my fine, I was going to jail because this judge don't play. And what that sister did was get me moved to a different courtroom. So we got people that's fighting on our side, but we also got those in our own community, and I ain't talking about the conscious community, I'm just talking about us as a people that are fighting against us. So before we clean that up, we ain't gonna be able to clean up nothing, because they just gonna keep using that to tear us down. We can be infiltrated so easily, y'all. It's a joke. So with that said, Buck Ballzy is not a part of any movements. Buck Ballzy ain't starting no movements, because just like the Crips, the Bloods, the Vice Lords, the GDs, as I'm learning even now, Chicago's gangs, you know, the Folk Nation, I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. I'm from the West Coast and I hardly know all the gangs here because that's just not my thing, even though I got love for all those people, again, that put in the work. So let me get to the main point, brothers and sisters. Let's not continue to tear each other down. Let's not be our own enemy. Buck Ballzy don't know everything, but I know this, that we got a great thing going. Let's not ruin it again and again and again. Hasn't history shown us that we are the ones that push civilization forward, but we just hand it off to the next people to take credit for it and be living in our shoes? Let's stop that nonsense. So I'm gonna leave y'all with Frances Cress, Dr. Cress Welsing, her oath that we gotta uphold and hold each and every one of us accountable for. You know what I mean? The Black Oath. Here we go. A pledge of allegiance for black people. I pledge allegiance to my own black self. Respect. Let's say that again. I pledge allegiance to my own black self-respect and to the respect of all other black and shades of black people on planet Earth, all of whom are victims of the system of racist white supremacy. And I pledge to use all of my life energy, intelligence, and creativity in all areas of people activity to eliminate the global system of racism, white supremacy on planet Earth, and to replace it with justice so that there can be peace. So help me God. So that's where we at. That's the oath. No getting around it, y'all. It's been stated. So I don't want to hear all these people justifying stuff in their little funky ass videos. And I love all y'all brothers, but this shit is getting ridiculous. A liberating black people's prayer for justice and peace, to say and envision when in prayer. Thou who art blacker than a trillion midnights, whose eyes shine brighter than a billion suns. Thou whose hair doth coil tighter than million springs, radiating all energy throughout the universe. We beseech thee, one and only one, to give us total strength to carry out thy will for the universe, to establish justice on planet Earth and live in peace. Y'all know that's our motto and our creed. That's why we catch the most hell, but that's why we the best. So let's stop complaining and live up to it. And I ain't holier than nobody. I'm doing my best to be better every day. Giving y'all the raw me right now. I ain't even shaved my head or nothing. Look at that. It's just raw Buck Ballzy, the real. And yes, my wife is Mexican. My son is Mexican and black. So all those people that think that got a problem with black people dating outside the race, that's good for you. Matter of fact, I probably agree with you, but this is my life, and I have to do what I got to do. She resonates with my spirit and brings me to the higher consciousness that I need to have. So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. Y'all want to check my track record? Y'all want to run through my files? Go for it. Holler back at me if y'all got any concerns, any questions. This Buck Ballzy app, you seen my channel has changed up a little bit. We're doing some different type of stuff, but this always been me. Like I said, check my track record. It's been in the music,